Hi there. So what I'm going to teach today is an isolation move. So I'm going to do it with a few things. So what I have here is a massage ball. So if you have one of these, you can use that. You can use something like a playpen ball if you have kids at home. You have something like this. It's like a ball from your ball pit or playpen. And for those who went to order a crystal ball, I'll show you with this as well the effect. So what I want to teach today is just this. It's like a staircase effect. So what it looks like with the crystal ball, something like that. Alright, so I'll show you some applications of that later. So going into the move proper, so what you need to do, you have to practice two moves. Okay, the first one looks like this. Imagine that the ball is a doorknob and you're just turning it. Okay, so you're going to focus on the ball and try to move it around, move your hand around so that the ball looks like it's in one spot. Okay, so imagine like it's a doorknob that you're opening a door with. Alright, back, front. So you're gonna go from this side, so your hand is to the side, and move your hand down to the bottom. So your hand or your wrist is closer to the ground. So it's about 90 degrees, like that. Okay, takes a while, just do it slowly. There's no rush for it. And remember, video yourself so you kind of know what it looks like. When you're focusing very hard, you don't know whether it looks like realistic or not. So a video really helps. Alright, then the second move you're gonna do is much simpler. It just looks like that. You're just moving the wrist. Okay, so the ball pointing up to the ball pointing sideways. Okay, then you just put those two together. So this one doesn't really need too much practice. So you're gonna go from here, so everything straight down. So you're gonna move the wrist first, 90 degrees, and then you're gonna move the you're gonna keep the ball in one place and move the wrist down. Keep the wrist in place. Ball, wrist. Okay, so that's the move, and it looks a bit like a staircase. And you can go up. Alright, so just keep practicing this, and you get it. So one application you can use of this is a miming effect. So you can pretend that there's a string and you're gonna pull it. So what I mean, it looks like this. And you're gonna let go. Let go. Okay. And then you can do it with the wrist as well. Ball, wrist, ball, wrist. So it's the same thing, it's just that you're using your other hand to pretend that the ball and the wrist is attached with a string. Ball, wrist, ball, wrist, ball. And then you can just let go and pretend that it's going to spring back like that. Ball, wrist, ball, wrist, ball. Let go. I'll show you what it looks like with the crystal ball. So like that. Ball. So with the crystal ball, it just looks a lot more smooth. Okay, have fun.